Hey YouTube की मानिए, I am Sha.
And I'm Ju. Together we are
Sha and Ju. Welcome back to our channel. So today we'll be making mango sticky rice, but with a twist. We will be adding a very special vanilla bean in the rice. And instead of using glutinous rice, we will be using jasmine rice. There's a huge debate of whether this dish should be eaten hot or cold. I personally recommend eating the rice a little warm and the mango very cold.
Mango sticky rice is probably the most popular dessert all over Thailand. We've eaten it mostly on night markets in the north of Thailand because glutinous, or what it's also called sticky rice, originates from that area, so central and northeastern part of Thailand. Mango, of course, being mostly enjoyed during mango season. That's when the dish is the most popular, during the summer month of April to May, and all over Southeast Asia at this point.
So for those of you who are new here, don't forget that the recipe is in the comment box below. Before we get into cooking, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to our channel, and leave your notification bell on at all times so you can enjoy more recipes like this. So let's get into it.
Lunes, yo me llamo Tarzán y la gente me dice cómo es. El rey de la cena. Jane es perfecta gracias a sus raíces. ¿Sabes cómo es? El rey de la cena. Ando con mis leones cazando los ciervos. ¿Cómo es? El rey de la cena. Yo soy jefe todo de leones a cerdo. ¿Cómo es? El rey de la cena.
So as promised, we're making Thai mango sticky rice. And for that, you will need 200 grams of jasmine rice. I like using jasmine rice for this recipe because it's so springy and it has a very nice texture. You will be needing 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, 2 tablespoons of peanuts, salted just to balance out the flavors, but 2 tablespoons of shredded coconut, not sweetened, because when we're going to toast them later, they're going to burn. You also have sweetened condensed milk. We are going to use about 2 tablespoons of this to garnish the plate later. I have 300 milliliters of water in which I have soaked a vanilla bean. I'm going to use this water to cook the rice, and it is going to look like a small caviar, and it's going to give that polka dot effect. Not to forget the mangoes. As you see, those mangoes have been prepped, they have been peeled and wrapped individually. If you want to know how these came from a whole mango to this, watch what's coming up next. I will just show you how to prep your mangoes. These are
Ataulfo mangoes. You can also call them honey mangoes, and those ones here are from Mexico.
Smell pretty good. You want to use a very sharp knife. Take the top off. Do this very slowly so you don't hurt yourself. Et voila!
Voila!
Your mangoes are peeled. Let's just set them aside and I'll see you in a bit. Once your mangoes are peeled, we are going to wrap them individually. We're going to put them in the fridge, make sure they're really cold before we cut them up later. So let's do that for all 3 of them. Make sure they're nice and tightly wrapped, and then we are going to put them in the fridge. Bye for now.
Bye.
We are going to start by washing our rice. I would just recommend something very simple. Just run some cold running water over your rice. Massage it for a few minutes. Drain the water and repeat this process for 3 times. Once the rice is washed, put it in your pot. Make sure you get all of it. Remember the water that we had the vanilla bean in? So you want to give that water a stir. And we are going to strain the pieces of vanilla bean shell, because I don't want that in my rice. This is what it's supposed to look like. At this point, we are going to turn the stove on medium. Once it starts boiling, we're going to turn the heat down and put a lid on and cook it for the next 15 to 16 minutes. Now that the rice is starting to boil, I am going to turn it down to a very low to medium heat. I am going to cover it and we will check it in 15 minutes. Time is up. Let's see what the rice looks like. It seems cooked. It's pretty firm. The grain is gone. It's still like very springy. Now it's time to add our coconut oil. The coconut oil is just going to make sure that the rice stays individual, so you have individual grains of rice when you eat it, but it's still very stuck together. You'll see what I mean in a bit. So once you have the coconut oil in, you just want to cover it for 10-15 seconds until everything melts, and we're going to stir everything together. 15 seconds later, you want to lift the lid and gently stir the rice. You don't want to make a mash out of this. You want to just mix everything together. And can you see the vanilla in it?
Yes, it looks really fun, and it smells really nice now with the coconut oil being added as well.
Very nice and fragrant. So once your coconut oil is mixed, you want to cover it and set it aside and let it cool down on its own. Do not disturb once again. While the rice is cooling down, we are going to roast our coconut. You're going to do that in a small pan on low to medium heat. You don't want a very hot pan for this because you don't want to burn the coconut. All you want to do is make sure that they turn lightly brown. Once your coconut looks like this, it's ready. Take it off the heat and allow it to cool down all the way. You're gonna see it's going to become very crunchy and so flavorful. While we're waiting for the rice and the coconut to cool down, we're just going to chop our peanuts. And now we are going to play the waiting game. I would suggest waiting for 15 to 20 minutes before assembling everything. First thing you want to do is have a melon baller or an ice cream scoop. We are going to take 3 scoops of our rice, which, by the way, Ju said smells really amazing.
It does.
You're going to put 3 like big scoops of rice on your plate. The rice looks really pretty. It's like very
nice and sticky.
Polka dot like kind of color as well, right? And this is where the mango comes into play. Now you want to unwrap your mango. It smells so good.
Just as a reminder, that's the nice honey mango from Mexico, actually.
Right?
Yeah.
And you want to slice, just give them like really nice slices. Just make big like chunks that you're going to be able to like get into your mouth and chew and actually have mango flavor. I'm actually salivating just like putting this dish together.
We bought a huge box of mangoes just for this dish, but we love eating on them anyway. So we've already been tasting this mango for the past few days and it's been like so soft and smooth.
Once you have your mango on your plate, you are going to take your sweet condensed milk and douse your rice in it. Make sure you put a very nice amount. Put some peanuts on top of your rice.
Yummy.
And sprinkle some toasted coconut that you did earlier. And just to refresh yourself when you're eating, just to have a fresher bite, this is what it's gonna look like. So the recipe that's in the description box below is for 2 people. Let's taste this together. Come over, Ju. Et voila! Mango sticky rice is ready. I'm going to taste this.
It looks really amazing. The way you arrange it on the plate looks so tasty. Last time we had this dish was in Pai, I believe, in the north of Thailand on the night market. I really loved it there. How's the first bite so far, Sha?
It tastes so good. The rice is really balancing and still sticky. And as you notice, we didn't put any sugar when we cooked the rice. So the sweet condensed milk just make everything together. And then the peanuts, because they're salty, and the coconut just crunchy. It just makes the rice a little more interesting.
Very beautiful, and especially Chef Sha's top tip with putting the vanilla beans into the rice is genius. It makes a whole difference. Not too sweet though. The mango, very smooth, very fresh. And then of course a little mint leaf to chew on just to give it a little bit of extra freshness as well. So really amazing, I'm loving it.
So if you like this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to leave the notification bell on at all times so you can get more fun recipes like this.
Thank you so much for watching today. Tschüss, and until next time.